Hello, hello. Sorry, sorry. Hold on. Alright, this is Michael. This is Michael's Tarot. I want to see what's going on with everybody for February. Today's the 18th. It'll be mid-February. For anybody that's new to the channel, my name's Michael. I'm a energy healer. I'm a Pisces. My birthday is February 28th. And I can pick up on everybody's energies really good. So this is going to be the energies for all the zodiac signs that watches this video. I'm going to start with Aries. This is going to be for Aries for mid-February 2018. Hello. I can't hardly see the screen. How you doing, Ruby? Hope everything's good on your end. I'm sorry if I don't reply right away because I can't hardly see my screen because it's pointed downwards. Alright, one more shuffle. This is going to be for Aries. This card fell out about cutting out sneakiness. Cutting out sneaky people. Could be a time of being alone. Or too much focus on what's wasted and what had been instead of what's in front of you. It's all about getting over arguments. There could be a three-party situation, or it means you need to get out more. Alright, Aries. There could be something that you've done that you've had a victory over, or people that look up to you. The situation is overanalyzing things or contemplating. It's all about gaining more freedom in your life. You know, for whatever that is, from addictions or from somebody that's holding you back. There's some kind of insecurity. I'd say it's probably a relationship. Insecurities in a relationship. Walking away from it. Yeah, the outcome is you need to get out more or finding what you seek. What's under you now is having the power to cut out people that don't serve you no more, people that's sneaky, you know, cutting that out and having a victory over it. But there's still insecurities, or there was insecurities, and that's why this was cut out. Because your emotions is separating from people that you're bonded with that was being sneaky or backstabbing, or, you know, wasn't vibrating on the same level. In the distant past, there was not enough certainty, but it looks like you're going for it anyways, even though you're not real certain. But in the near future, there's going to be cycles closed out or having success because of, you know, taking a risk and cutting out this stuff. Because your position was you're not truly happy. There could be little small anxieties, or just not truly happy with what you was dealing with or the person you was dealing with, and walking away from that situation because it doesn't, you're not on the same vibration, you're not wanting the same things. Right. And gaining more freedom from that. And illusions being shattered Nobody can lie to you no more because you have the power of the sword to cut that stuff out. I got these new cards I'm going to use. Look at the case that came in though. I like that. That's cool. Alright, let me get one card, Oracle card for Aries. Treasure Island is on the bottom, so there's treasure, near future, success, all the things that you want. And these cards flew out. Serendipity. Could have a lot of serendipity, like looking at time and always seeing the same numbers. Blessed. Opportunities, success, and time to go. It's time to go. There is success in the future, so that is really awesome. Hey. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday. Okay, that was for Aries. This could be for Taurus. And today's the 18th. This is for Taurus. There's something that Taurus are seeking. Have a victory. Trusting your thoughts. Big movement or going somewhere. Travel. There still could be overanalyzing things. From not being able to make it happen in the past, overanalyzing it. Alright. Taurus, your main energy is having new information, or new information come to light. But there's something you're still waiting on. Putting effort and time and something still waiting. But there's new information about whatever this that you're waiting on. There's illusions being shattered. Or this is what's in front of you now is illusions being shattered, but they're still waiting. So you need to have patience. It could have something to do with Pisces, or you having unconditional love and trying to look past people's flaws and try to look for the better in everybody. It says in the recent past there was happiness, being happy, but there's still something you're waiting on. It could have something to do with Pisces, or what's under you now is petty conflict, and you don't really have to worry about this no more because it's under you. In near future is like eagerness to prove yourself because of all these other cards that surround it. It's eagerness to prove yourself, but waiting, being eager, but you still have to wait. It says that you're wanting more out of boredom and wanting more. Could be anxieties, inner conflict, but being brave, going for what you want. Your emotions is there's a deep-rooted boredom, or that's being lifted. Anxiety is being lifted. This is your emotions being lifted, and in the future you're going to be eager to prove yourself, but it's in the future. You still have to wait on whatever this is going on. Wait just a little bit longer. Have trust. The outcome is somebody that's not afraid to go after what they want. Being eager to prove yourself and going after what you want. Because you're somebody that has unconditional love, or has something to do with a Pisces. Going after this Pisces person, but having inner conflict, wanting more. It says that now's the time to take action. It could lead to marriage or a soulmate. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let me get an oracle card for Taurus. So everything looks good for Taurus, it just needs a little bit more patience. This ain't for every Taurus, it's whoever's on my channel that's Taurus. On the bottom it says imagine, creativity. Blessed just came out again. You're very blessed. Trust yourself. Time to go. Time to move forward. Illusions are being shattered. You know the truth. There might be a little bit more waiting that you have to do. Just have patience, and you're being blessed. So trust in yourself. Trust in your spirit guides. Never doubt yourself. Once you start doubting yourself, you go in that spiral, and it's hard to get back out. Alright, that was for Taurus. This is for Gemini. Oh, Gemini. It says it's time, Gemini, to read. It's time to, whatever you've been waiting on, putting time in, it's time to collect what you've put in. Whatever you're putting in is coming back. Could have something to do with the past. Alright. It says there's fast movement, quick movement towards a bonding with somebody, with friends, no close bond with somebody, quick movement. But there's a lack of strength, or it could have something to do with cutting out a Leo. There's still some anxieties. Those anxieties could be weakening your strength, because where your thought goes, energy flows. That brings you back with more strength. Alright. There could be an unfair give and take, or helping somebody and then regret helping them. Listen to it for a message. Waiting to hear something. Alright. It has to do with having balance. Having balance in your life. This is your position. Bringing balance back in your life. And the situation is, whatever you're going through is not something that's going to last. And what's in front of you is manifesting the things that you want in life. Being able to bring the things that you want to reality because of keeping up. I don't know yet. Let me see what's going on. It says that there could be, what crowns everything is that there's beginnings and endings taking place. And there could be an ending taking place. That's why it's not a strong foundation. But what's in front of you now is being able to bring things that you want to reality. Whatever that is, it's coming to reality. In the recent past, there could be an offer of love, romantic offerings. In your position, you could be separating from a Capricorn, or cutting out destructive behavior. Because your position is a devil in reverse. Could be this Could have something to do with getting rid of a Capricorn, or being less materialistic, or cutting out destructive behavior. What's under you now is doing a lot, got a lot going on. Got a lot on your shoulders. You could be going in a direction, not really knowing where you're going, but you're going for it. It says that your feelings, as you're somebody that has unconditional love for people, you try to look past people's faults and look towards the positive, the positive in everybody, and helping. It could be either meditating, you need to meditate on things, or it could be being alone, or there could have been some kind of death that happened. In the near future, there's going to be more of a focus on children. So children is going to be more of a focus, your children or siblings, or more of a focus. But the outcome is there's still petty arguments. There's still petty arguments going on for some reason. Let's see why petty arguments is still in the outcome for. Could be too trusting of people. The balance card just came back out. There's still something that needs to be balanced. There's still some kind of petty arguments going on about balance. Saying something that now's the time for things to change, because whatever it is, it ain't going to last, because now you have the power of the magician to manifest what you want. So you have the power to cut out this petty arguments and bring balance back in your life. That's your main energy, is having balance. And now's the time to bring that balance back to your life. There could be pregnancies or new beginnings, new ideas to cut out sadness, new ideas or pregnancy to cut out sadness, having a victory over it, So that's awesome. And illusions are shattered. Let's get some oracle cards. It says TikTok. Plus you got the Wheel of Fortune on your outcome. So it's just a matter of time. Just keep your focus, stay positive. It's just a matter of time before you can bring things to reality that makes you happy, for your happiness. It's just a matter of time. On the bottom it says time to go also. This card keeps coming up for every person I've done so far. It says time to go. It says observer. Observing things. And what crowns everything is being self-assured and self-aware, because you're observing things. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time before you can bring that balance back in your life that makes you happy. Awesome. There's good things ahead. Okay. Let's see now. Cancer. So what's going on with Cancer? Cancer. Cancer. It could be boredom, having boredom, wanting more, or having the things you want but wanting more out of life, being bored with the same old thing. Could be something about being certain and going for whatever else this is that you're wanting, because you're wanting more. Being bored with the same old thing, having a victory. But at this time, there could be something that you're not being able to bring to reality at this time. Stay focused, stay positive. You have the power, to cut through illusions and lies. Now's the time to take action to be able to bring things to reality. Could be looking back at old situations. Could be old love situations of not having enough and insecurities in past relationships. There's something you're not aware of. It could have something to do with Leo, or having the strength that you need and not being aware of it. See, there again, you have the power to cut through bullshit. A lot of Cancers are very psychic, and you have the power to cut through that shit. It could be at your home. It could be something at home that's. This could also be danger at home, or something, or not taking the move that you want to take. It could be some kind of conflict. What's in front of you now is having your happiness. So you need to go for what you want because it leads to your happiness. You need to be more certain about your happiness and what you want in life. And see what crowns everything again is wanting more. There's a boredom that you're wanting more. Or it could be anxieties, doubting yourself and your certainty. You're not taking leadership of your life. You take leadership, it will lead you to your happiness. Take leadership and be more certain. What's under you now is not having. This is under you, so you're having a rise of consciousness and being more aware, but you're still not certain enough. There's some kind of out of balance, and I would say that out of balance is not taking leadership. And you need leadership to have your balance. You gotta take leadership. Your position is to gain more freedom. But in order to gain the more freedom that you want, you have to be more certain. So there's some kind of energy block with being certain. You're doubting yourself. You need to be more certain. It says that you're a hard worker. You work very hard. There could be more focus on work. But not being certain about what you're wanting, what you're going for. And your emotions is either being alone, or it could be a death, or it could be just you need to meditate on what you want and be more certain about it. You need more meditation and think about what you want so you can be more certain about it. Because you don't want to go aimlessly. And the outcome is secrets being revealed. Things come to light. Or somebody that's starting to show their emotions, because it could be somebody that's secretive about their emotions and stuff. And you could be starting to have a rise of consciousness and expressing your emotions. And it all leads to happiness. This is what's in front of you now, is your happiness. So if you're not certain enough about what you're doing or where you're going, it's not going to lead you to your happiness. You need to be more certain. It says that you're somebody that has a strong sexual drive. You might have done something in the recent past that you're not proud of. But it's what you wanted to do. But there's something about having to follow somebody else's rules. Or there could be something about court, or having to follow somebody else's rules. Maybe the person that you're with. And all that is illusions. You should live your life the way that you want to, and not hide who you are. You need to express your feelings and live in your truth, the way that God made you. You need to shine and not live your life for somebody else to be happy, and you risking your happiness for somebody else. You need to be more certain. Make yourself happy first, because if you're not happy, nobody else around you is going to be happy. You need to be more certain about what you're doing, about what you want in life. being bonded with friends, family, children. You know, a lot of focus on children. Let's see an oracle card for Cancer, please. It says, why? Why aren't you more certain? Why aren't you more certain about what you want? Why aren't you more certain about your happiness? It says, chop wood, you need to put more work into. You could have more work. Your focus be work instead of the other things that really matter. You need to be more certain, because there's that card again. Blessed. This card came out every single time for every person. There's blessings, there's a new era, a new time. It says clean it up. Clean up all the uncertainty. You need to meditate and think about what you really want for your happiness, not somebody else's happiness, your happiness. This life is about you, not making somebody else happy. Because if you're not happy, then what's the point? That was for Cancer. This is for Leo. Leo's being very secretive right now about something. Which I've been around a lot of Leos lately, and there's a lot of secretive stuff going on. I can feel it. Being very secretive. Be a change in thoughts, change in homes, change in careers. There's a big change happening right now. There's something that's a deep-rooted sadness, or something that's deep-rooted that you're not looking at. And that could be part of the secretiveness. Be something bothering you and you holding on to it and not letting go of it. Secrets again. Being emotional and not showing people. It's time to be serious, take charge. So Leo's supposed to take charge anyway. There's a getting over hurt feelings, bring balance back in your life. But you're not working hard enough at this. And in order to get rid of something that's deep-rooted, you need to sit back and think on your life about everything. You got a lot in your past. There's a lot going on in your past. You need to look at things, forgive situations, learn from those situations, and apply those into your life now. And that's how you close out cycles and move forward. Something about it, injustice. You think that, whatever, something happened to you, and you think it's, why this happened to me for, and holding on to that. And that's an injustice. It's not for you to hold on to. It's just a lesson to learn from and move forward. You work hard at your jobs. You work very hard on those areas, but you need to put more focus on your life and what's holding you back from your happiness and having the strength. There's a need for transformation that's not taking place, and that will bring the balance back in your life. Alright, Leo's main energy, it has something to do with the past. So there's something from the past that's deep-rooted that you're not looking at, ignoring, you could not even be thinking about it, but it's stuck in the back of your brain, and you need to go back and look at that. It's something from the past, and forgive those situations and move forward. Because if not, it's going to keep holding you back. You will never be able to move forward. And something about the past that broke your heart. Something about the past that broke your heart, and it's deep-rooted, and you're just not letting it go. And you let go of that, learn from it, know everything happens for a reason, and move forward. The ability to deal with his broken heart from the past. It cycles. What's in front of you now is cycles being closed out, having success, you know, over this broken heart, and go back and forgive these situations so you can move forward. What crowns everything is a change of thinking. You need to change your thinking, go back through your thoughts, and forgive these situations. In the recent past, there's leaving situations you've left behind. Situations that broke your heart or upset you, that changed your thinking, the way you think about things. What's under you now is having the power to cut out illusions, lies. Which your Leos do have the power. You just have to go back and forgive the past situations that's holding you back. In the near future, you're finding the way. You're finding out what it is that's holding you back because of going back and thinking about these situations, forgiving these situations. You can move forward. You find the way to move forward. It says there's a deep-rooted sadness or something that want more out of life. There's something that you're wanting that you can't have yet because of this broken heart. But you do have success in front of you. Closing out these cycles to be able to move forward and having the power, to do what you want, cut through illusions and lies. There's a feeling, people see you feel like you're tied down. Feeling like you're tied down in this situation, but you're not. See, he only has one arm tied and one leg tied. He can take his other arm and untie his leg and get up and move if he wants, but he's not. Your emotions are having small anxieties because of hurt feelings and stuff, having small anxieties over this. Having been happy at home, but there's some kind of boredom or boredom being lifted because of closing out these cycles. There's still anxieties. The outcome is, got a lot going on. Could be not really knowing what direction you're going, but going. Got a lot on your shoulders, a lot riding on these situations. I think this is work and relationships, both. You've had your feelings hurt at work and in these relationships that needs to be forgiven so you can have the success and opportunities that you want. There could be a lot of focus now on children. I'm doing a lot and have more focus on children now, and more focus on what's in front of you. As soon as you go through and close these cycles out from what's hurt you in the past, just know that's made you stronger. Alright, let me get an oracle card for Leo, please. There we are. Clean it up. Again, they clear up the past, clean up the past. Clean up the past heartbreaks, so you can have the success you want. Complete cycles, clean all that up, and then you will have the happiness that you want. On the bottom it says between worlds. Between worlds because of the success and the heartbreaks and closing all this out so you can have success. You're right at that verge of having everything that you want. You're right at that line. So don't give up. Move forward. Forgive the past. And know that things happen for a reason to make you stronger, more wiser. To the sea. Be very emotional. Or be, thinking about these things. being alone, thinking about them, says you're very emotional. You know, you can feel like this is a never-ending story. That it's never going to end. You know, got a lot going on. It ain't never going to end, but it will. You will have success. You know, there's something about soulmates. You could be dealing with a soulmate or a soulmate coming in. That could be why what's in front of you is having success, having a soulmate, or you already have this soulmate, and that's helping you have this success, helping you let go of heartbreaks from the past. So, yeah, something about the past, you know, and then it will lead you to the happiness that you want, happiness and success. Cool. All right, that's for Leo. All right, this is for Virgo. Virgos, mid-February. Virgos. I see you being happy, but there still could be a focus on what's wasted, but being content. Could have something to do with the past, old ideas, or something to do with a miscarriage, or breaking ties of the past, and making a move. Could be boredom, very emotional, want something more. It says that you have a high sexual drive, being very emotional, take things very serious. Something about being alone, or something to do with a Leo. A Leo could be giving you anxieties. Alright, Virgo. It's saying that you're in, like, not making no moves, or staying in the same place, or not wanting to make a move. It's about, there's a burden that needs to be let go of. And that burden that needs to be let go of could be holding you in the same spot. What's in front of you is petty arguments. Arguments that's petty much, but it's giving you anxieties. It says that you need to let things go. And you're not, it's like, this is letting it go, but you're holding on to things that burden you. And these things that burden you is petty arguments. And you're just at a standstill. What crowds everything is there's an offer or somebody giving you something. Now there's arguments about something that somebody gave you. And you're not wanting to let it go or something like that. Yeah. In the recent past, there's not wanting that, not having that romantic drive that you once had because of petty arguments and holding on to something, not making a move. What's under you now is having the power to cut this out. You have the power to cut these petty arguments out. In the near future is being able to manifest whatever you want to be able to cut this out. Let go of burdens. It could have something to do with something somebody gave you. And now there's arguments about something they gave you. Now you're like retracting back, like you gave me something, now you want it back or something. Now you're like, nope, I'm just gonna stay on my own. You want to be by yourself because of conflict, not wanting to put up that conflict no more. Your position is there's something that you need to change in your life. There's something that's not changed that needs to be changed. that could be letting go of this burden, which causing petty arguments. You need to change something. If somebody gave you something, go ahead and give it back to him, and just cut that person out. If that's what you want to do. There's something that needs to change. And how other people see you as being brave. Being brave, going after what you want. Maybe you got what you wanted, and now you don't want to give it back. And now there's this, I don't know. Your emotions is now that you're focusing on the positive and not what's wasted. But there's still petty arguments. And the outcome is overcoming that hard time. Overcoming that hard time, but still not being certain about what you're doing. Not being certain, but overcoming the hardest part. Not being certain about it. Having the strength, or it has something to do with a Leo. It could be searching for something, or being alone now, or searching for something, being alone because of not having that drive that you had for a romantic partner. It says that now's the time, because your emotions are focusing more on the positive, and the hard part's over. So now's the time. Now's the time to be serious, and take action. Set your intentions out. Set your intentions what you want, and then you'll be able to manifest the things that you want. But you have to set your intentions first. But one good thing is focusing on the positive, what's in front of you, instead of what's behind you. So that's a very good thing, because that helps manifest. It helps you manifest what you want when you focus on the positive. Look in front of you, not behind you. But there's still something that you need to change that's not being changed yet. That has to do with that you wasn't proud of doing, but you had to do anything, but you had to do it anyways. Well, there's still something that has to change. There's illusions being shattered. Knowing the truth. That could be why you're focusing on what's ahead of you now, because you know the truth. And then the hard time's over with. Let me get an oracle card for Virgo, please. Oracle card for Virgo. It says a leg up. It's like you got one leg up, one leg down. All you gotta do is just take that leap of faith. Take that one little, the hardest part's over. Getting that one leg up. The hardest part's over. All you gotta do is just take some action. A little bit more effort and action, and you'll be able to manifest the things you want. And it could have something to do with a soulmate. And breathe. Your breath is the key to life. When you came into this life, you took your first breath in, and it gave you life. And whenever you die, you take your last breath out. So you're breathing. There could be anxieties. Virgos has a lot of anxieties, nervousness. I'm a Virgo rising. I'm very nervous all the time about everything. But you have a soulmate coming in. Be manifesting that soulmate. Look at that. Happy. That's awesome. That's for Virgo. Libra. Let's see what's going on with Libra. Message, wisdom, guidance for Libra, please. Let's just about the same cards coming up for everybody. Uh, Hard time being over with. I'll be able to manifest the things you want. Having success, but there's still a cycle needs to be closed out also. It could have something to do with the third person. The third party situation needs to be closed out. Being certain about what you want, but feeling tied down in a situation. There's a transformation that needs to happen. It could be shunned away from, or having the feeling of being shunned away or not wanted. It's something of feeling tied down. Something that you could have helped somebody, then regret helping them. Alright, Libra, something to do with petty arguments. Your main energy. Some kind of petty arguments going around. It's not taking leadership. Letting these petty arguments happen, not taking leadership. And what's in front of you is your happiness. You need to cut out the petty arguments and be brave, and it will lead you to abundance. You might have to do something that you're not proud of. Something that you're shunned away from. You're going to have to do something you're not proud of. It's a lot going on. But whatever this was, you had nothing to offer this situation, so it happened for a reason. Alright? It was very unstable and unbalanced. You need to take leadership of your life, and it will lead you to your happiness. But you have to take leadership first. What's over you is the hard time's not over yet. It will be once you take leadership. Take leadership of your actions of what you want in life, and it'll bring you to your happiness, and the hard times will be over. But it's not yet. First, you have to take leadership. In the recent past, would be a separation from a Leo, or not having the feeling of not having enough strength. What's under you now is seeking for what you want, and this is under you, so you could have found what you want, but you need to take leadership in it, and it will bring you to your happiness. Or it could be searching, or looking for something. Yeah, see, here in the near future, there's going to be a major shift that happens that will lead you to your happiness. But first, you need to take leadership. Your position is somebody that's very emotional. Somebody that's very caring. Somebody that's very emotional. How other people see you is, like, this is the Libra card in reverse. You're not taking leadership, so you can't live your true life. This is the Libra card. Once you take leadership, then you'll have balance back in your life. Karma will come forward. Karma will come back. As long as you do the right things, stay focused, keep your mind right, karma will be reaped, justice will be served, and you'll be happy. Then you'll find the happiness that you want. So this is how other people see you, and it's in reverse because you're not taking leadership. Your emotions is an eagerness to prove yourself. An eagerness to prove yourself, but you have to take leadership. The outcome is not being able to manifest the things you want because of the situation of not taking leadership. You're Libra, your balance. Your life is out of balance, you have to take leadership of that. Or there could be sneaky people around you. It could have something to do with cutting out a Leo. Lies and deception, be able to cut that out. Or this could be you also. Waiting. But in order to bear the fruit that you put all your time into, you have to take leadership. You know, and this could also be taking leadership of things that you've done wrong in the past, something that's very sneaky. If this was you being sneaky, you need to take leadership of it and, you know, own up to what you've done, you know, because this is your emotions. Or it could be the eagerness to prove yourself. Hello, I found Dad. So, I'm just going to take that as a sign. So, I'm going to pull one more card for Libra for the Oracle cards before I go. It's time for a nap. It's time for me to take a nap, I guess. So, there's your sign. And then it says time to go. So I guess it's time for me to go. But I love you all. And I have in the description box I have for donations and my Facebook page. I do live readings more often on Facebook than I do on YouTube. And, so there you go. I hope to talk to y'all soon. Love you all. Love and light.